No, that thing you saw was not Bigfoot. Never was. Never will be. Don't let Tobias and Francis fill your head with that nonsense.
Did I saw something? Did I miss something? Well, whatever. Alright. Doomstep. Thank you. It's always raining when we're coming home. Welcome to Anomalies as a coherent and integrated ecosystem. In this 3-part lecture, I will... Yep. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my biggest question today. Uh-huh. I mean, I don't know what I expected. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think there was something inside and I just didn't saw it. Maybe. That or I am majorly stupid. Last time I checked, that wasn't the case though. It's been a moment since I checked. You go over here. You can go over here now that I think about it, and if this is my medical cabinet, then you are going there. Yep. Yoink. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff. Into the fax machine. Good. Recharging the battery is probably the one thing we need the least. Okay, I'm really thinking about taking these along now to open them. At least the conductive ones. Although, I don't know how they open. Because right now it looks like whatever is inside completely explodes and I didn't find it anymore. That should be kind of sad. What? Some replacement panels. And the front again? Yep, the front again. Neat. The front bumper and the door. Which door? Today, it's gonna be this one. Neat. And we have the front bumper. Yep. Perfect. You know, having some replacement parts is quite neat. when you think about them on time, you can even crash into certain parts deliberately. Might not be the best idea, but you might. Okay, boys. Now we will make some bigger preparations, because my next goal will be the store objective. How are we looking? The headlights. I need the headlights. Can't really expend those during the drive, Alright. One more thing that can be repaired. Let's let it be this panel. How are my tires? They are okay. Alright, we can
You trying to figure out how to pay me a visit? Don't bother. By regular standards, I'm about 10 miles west of you. In zone terms, consider me on another planet. There's a valley of perpetual instability enclosing my corner of the zone, and yes, I chose to live here for that exact reason. Leave an old woman in peace.
Oh. So probably she's talking about there. Because why else would she talk about this right now? Okay, listen. We can't go there right now. Literally. So this is kind of ass, but you know, why not? This is jeopardizing my plans a bit, I'm gonna be honest, but whatever. Take some putty in inventory. Let's go. While we're still here in base and have the resources, let's also make one of those. Not really. Okay. And yippee. It will be a bit of a quicker drive this time, since we are driving through instability. Unless there is energy directly on the path, I don't really know why we should bother with that even. There is energy here, yes, but nobody really cares. Oh, it does have honeypots. Alright, whatever. Swift Storm, we're just driving through. Oh, that's quite perfect actually. All the energy is miles away, and we just want to go left. So all things considered, quite perfect. I think they missed. Fucking morons. That is some instability, holy shit. I think I'm gonna going down here. Thank you. quite a bit of those, huh? Those are the radiation bunnies. Not my kind of passenger. The electric bunnies, dude, every time of the day. Free energy forever? That's kinda cool. That is a huge dust cloud. I never know if they go back and forth or if they're just going in one direction. Ah, there's your instability. I was wondering. We had quote-unquote more time than I expected. More time in this context still means like not even 10 minutes, but well, it is not as bad than repressing the destabilization button. I guess this is the real problem then. The sound comes every single time when when the zone or the radiation instability reaches the outer surroundings, I guess. Barely plugged. My favorite modifier. Even if we find energy now, my car made a application in the nearest space program. Ah, that is pretty good though. Like we can go to here and get 2 of them and then drive out. That is quite good, yeah. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Makes sense that this is here. I probably can't open this. This wasn't looking like a normal door. Okay, I have to look. Is this a door I can open? No. No, I cannot. What does this mean with fix the car's quirks? What do you mean quirk? My only quirk is that I can come. Or did we have any sort of status or whatever? If we do have a status, I didn't saw it. Just a little peeksy. Whoa, okay. Slow there, boyo. That's a good fridge. That is also the only thing here. Now I'm not so sure if this was worth it. Ah, whatever. No, this one. I love it. It is dark once again and I see shit. Driving at night is most likely my favorite thing in this game. Because you can't really sleep. Not that I've seen it yet. I couldn't imagine though that sleeping is a feature that is unlocked, quote unquote, so late in the game. Like skipping time is one of the earliest things you should unlock with player. Maybe it comes with some repercussions. That more instability is noted after sleep or something like that. But it feels just wrong to not have something like that if it is in the game. Not at this point. Should be there immediately. I see the intentions of roads. No, this is an actual road. Now list those dickheads, however. Really can't do something with them. We have radiation here? Alright. Mines. Bum bum bum. Beep bop. Ah, disappointing. Canned coochie. I hope we are safe here. Well, not only us safe, but the car also safe. I'm just gonna say it is. And I'm sure I won't have horrible repercussions because of this. Give me this one. Yoink. Like if this goes wrong now, my car is just flying away. Because apparently the wind is not affecting me. Alright, car safe. Surprising. You know what would be funny, by the way? If something like this happens and you open both doors, the wind in theory has less attack space and should be considered weaker. Also, I am doing a gamble now and really hope that these effects don't stack. Because otherwise, rather we have a problem. Oh. One wind? Yeah, sure. One wind I can eat. Two winds I can. serious? It's canned food time, boys. Me sitting in my car eating, I don't know, canned sardines or something like that. I don't know. What do you eat out of fucking cans? Except canned coochie, obviously. I really don't know. Yeah, shut up. Is this the sun? It is midday? No, this wait a moment. It is midnight. This is why I hate AM and PM. Fucking degenerate. I wanted to make an insult on the way the time is handled, and I completely messed up my fucking sentence. So maybe I am the degenerate, but this isn't taking away from the fact that this method is degenerate as well. If you have 2 times 12 possible way of telling the time, then just make 1:25 at 24. Okay, I'm having a stroke. Oh. Well, can I go out here then? Since I don't know how to get to the street up there actually. Oh, I can't because it's coming from above. Yeah, obviously. The bottom thing is a tunnel. Whoa, okay, this is some really movement-friendly ground. Let's call it that. I'll be silent. Holy shit, the electricity in this region. It is really quite threatening. Imagine I have the health teleportation and I don't know, one of these set makers? Not peacemakers. What are they called actually? Those little devices you have inside your heart so it keeps beating. Like imagine I have one of those. This thing would be a literal death sentence. Then again, this entire zone is a death sentence if we're being honest with ourselves. We do not have off-road tires, so I think what we're doing right now is quite heavily eating from our durability, if I had to guess. Not like durability in like the durability we can repair, but in like at some point it's just grinded and then it's flat. Because we had one of those tires that just couldn't be fixed. It's just, yeah, the tire's old. Like, what do you want? A tire is a consumable. Sad. Alright. Something's moving. What do you mean? What do you mean something's moving? That is not saying much in this game. The ground is moving and everything else is moving as well. the farms. Is this water? Oh my god, is it actually water? Did I find water? I will not read this, those are quite obvious. Today I am delighted to be able to report not only one runway success, but 3. I will closing a trio of missing person cases and sending some very exhausted, very scared civilians home. And a curious coincidence connected these people. First, we found that a Canadian fisherman who gone missing in '67. And all 30 pounds of fish in his perfectly functional icebox. Then we found the last member of the Buckwatch broadcasting team in a car almost as good as new. Finally, there was Clive, the pneumatube technician, hiding in a still-powered field lab and insisting he only be gone a week. I didn't know how to tell him. Weird thing is, all 3 described anomalies helping them out. Those things that leech onto cars, they leap out of the wilderness, clamp onto something and restore all power. They help keep the heaters on cold days, kept the radio playing on lonely nights. I wouldn't have been believed if not all of them hadn't heard the same story 3 times in a row. So they are just generally a good thing. Neat. Something is moving. This part of the zone definitely seems to have something creeping out there amongst the trees. Bunny anomalies run rampant. Okay. Oh, I am apparently driving. Very interesting. So we have something moving around those parts. Well, if it is a living thing that isn't exploding, a car is a very sophisticated device to make it stop moving. Huh. If you know what I mean. It is always called Big Dance. I think it's the same fucking device every single time. Could that be? No, this one is full. And those are not moving. Ah, whatever. A workbench. We can't even take food out of here. Oh, hi boys. Give me a piece of plastic, please. Auf Wiedersehen! That is the entry door. May I have some thermosap? This is my plastic. Yep. They do spawn thermosap sometimes, but it seems A, quite rare, and B, even if they do spawn it, if one of those things drops it, the other one just blows it away. So all in all, it is a quite unhelpful mixture in that regard. But every now and then, I am happy to find one. Neat. Okay, so the special thing on this is that it has a workbench. That's cool. Neat. So I did put it in parking. Sup. Free stuff. This is most likely water. Hello? No, I can't. Let's go here. So we go in the front of the cross section and then follow right. I really have to look. Is this actually water? Does water exist in this game? And if so, do I need to throw the seeds in there? Gotta say, it makes the most amount of sense to do this. Is that a... Ooh, it's the paramedic! Big! A huge one. Ah, yeah, right. Those guys. I'm sorry, but for all I know, your usefulness has come at an end. And yeah, there is water. Shiver me impressed. Okay. Water does exist, and maybe we can even do something with the dehydrated ones. And the wishbone things, I'm gonna be honest, if I do happen to find another one and we have an abductor in proximity, I will just throw the thing at the abductor. It might not be the most immediately sensible thing, but sappy seed exposed to electricity, it goes open. Water seed, seed with a water drop most likely opens on water. So wishbone seed with a symbol for being grabbed is probably for this. And the seed does say that I can't open it alone. So you know, my idea is might not even be completely unreasonable. Give me a yoink. There we are. Interesting. I threw it in this direction and it landed there. Well, wind does exist, I guess. Here. Like this is... No, actually, this is probably the better way, but... no, never mind. We are going this way. Because this is, I think, means one is above, one is below. And I will not be sitting in the middle. By the way, perfect back way. Done. Was there mining here? No. Okay. I will never have my mining question answered. least put it even closer to the street. I nearly had the choice of not going there. Alright, boys. Cautious now. I see you, you little dipshits. Multiple of those, but we do have quite a backlog of plasma. So I don't think we need any other investments in that direction. This is a pillar. I really don't need a pillar in my proximity. I find it really daring that you are here. Hi. Okay, listen. That was the first time you were really fucking annoyingly close. Maybe you and I can make a deal by you coming a bit closer in this direction. Oh, sorry. And you have successfully found out my greatest fear. Okay, all things considered, for how close they stood, I expected it to be way worse. You will now repair the damage you have done by giving me one of those thermosaps, because I think I now have 5, maybe. By the way, I never did this. The anchor plug. Even more of them. That's some unnice change. Full radiation, welcome. Okay, that is. And pillars. Okay, this entire environment is not really helpful right now. Holy fucking shit. Those... Ding ding. Oh, battery. Those, what are they called? The Minutemans or whatever? They are also incredibly disgusting. Until where can I go? Until here. The Minuteman, because they also throw you up when they get fresh out of the ground. So anyway. Do we want to bank it? Nah, we don't have to. We have those things, and we never use them otherwise. So let's actually use them. That looks quite cool, actually. Oops. Wrong door. Okay, I thought it is like action-packed music when this happens, but no, it's just the normal station set. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to do this. I wanted to look if I can add custom music, and I completely forgot. Okay. You baited me. You little dipshit. You actually fucking baited me. I really thought I can jump over it. No, I just looked dumb. You can jump from the other side. Okay. Feeling stupid.
Find anything useful out there?
Yes. Maybe even your place. Yep, that is a instant swap. Why can't I? Hold up. Yeah, and the front once again. It is always the same parts, So I think making those reinforced is quite a good idea. But then again, I need 2 of them when I want to replace them all the time. So I'm not sure. My door probably? Yeah, my door. Hello. I couldn't throw it for a moment. I'm really glad we have this, you can carry an object that would over-encumber you. Just normal men, just innocent men, 55901. Okay. Thank you. Doomstar, my beloved. Great. Thank you. So yes, the side storage stuff can also take damage. That is kind of scary, that my storage can get damaged and potentially be lost even. That is actual nightmare fuel. Not gonna lie. Alright. You go here. You go here. You're on 4 now, and you are 6 still, yeah. Use the Tinker Station to identify and fix the car's quirk. I don't have any. Right? Like, do I have quirk in any way or form? How about armored, unstable, lead plated, not bad, and insulated for electricity. You know, lead plated door, armored door. Armored sadly requires bubblegum body anomaly. Excuse me, SpongeBob. What do you put in my fucking game? finely balanced and externally calibrated. The power magnetically assisted piston behind the bumper will probably reduce the effect of any collision up to a point, of course. Okay. So you pay not with durability but with electricity. Well, I don't know. But I'm really thinking about those. Especially if we are planning to go into the inner zones. This is just more storage. You know, storage is quite nice. I will actually take this, since now we have quite a lot of more space. This is more side tracks, this is the back seat. Sure. Thank you. Let's put it on our side first. Yep. Very good. Now, with this thing done, the roof storage is unstable. This is all unstable. A backseat tank for more fuel. Gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of having the fuel outside. Like, so having it on my back sounds like the better idea in my case. It passively absorbs the zone. Be sure to siphon it regularly. Battery powered device, so we can use energy to make fuel. Interesting. One juice up the hair, and we are being chilling. Ever argued of whether Frankenstein... Okay, we read this one. It's on the side panel though. Yeah, it's a side panel thing. This is for the back seat. XXL roof battery. And those are on the side rack and are like going up thing. Maybe. Or we can get the engine now. I have the engine. I am an idiot. But it required turbo set. Wasn't that the point that stopped me last time? I think it did. Corrupted. Investigator module. Scan the car for abnormalities. I don't have any abnormalities. Like, nothing with my car seems wrong for now. Unless I'm dumb. Alright, before we unlock more storage, which we don't need yet, tires. That is quite reasonable. Well, quite sad in terms of rubber though. Do we want to maybe change the front parts only? That is quite big. Everything is quite big, sadly. Makes no difference, yeah. Hmm. Um. You go here because I need to repair you first, but in general. Like, the front is what pulls us. Having this on off-road, I think is a good idea. Some budita. Perfect. All right, we are. Oh, we are still having this. Okay. I can actually go there. Interesting. I thought I couldn't. I don't know if this is a story point. I'm not sure. We need 3 in here. Okay, we go G8, G7, get enough energy to leave here, and then we dip. Because I really don't like being in these places for long. I don't have a lot of energy. A eerie darkness. Cool. Anchor party. Cool, okay. That sounds pretty neat, actually. We have a lot of storage. Yeah. So this here was what I could never have. Less precise than a cutting tool, the Liberator will nevertheless cleanly and carefully remove individual sections of a vehicle by precisely placing small explosive charges. Now, I have 6 uses with this. I really... I collect it all the time for this. So I'm not sure if I really want to do this. I might as well take one of these. So I can quickly destroy things and then suck them up if I do need to take some time over in the other part. And the engine was, yeah, 42, ladies and gentlemen. 42. That is completely unreasonable. Unreasonable, you hear? Actually, can I just craft from here? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Nothing for me to get? Okay. At some point I will have to do this with them. Actually is on this way over there. Can opener, tourist, checker, honeybot, broken bunny, abductor. Do we want to take the wishbone things with us? Crackling crawler, ringling wreck, airstrips, spike portal. says mining, but I don't see any mining in here. Unless it's the thing in the bottom there. The last final thing that's not recognized. But since we do have the abductor, like, call me insane. This could be quite a big gamble from my side. But I will take them with me. Oh yeah, by the way. I have side spouts in my car. We really do have a lot of red. Holy shit. It's a vacuum cleaner. Who would have thought? Quite effective. Quite effective. Now you and you go in the paint thing. Sorry, this one. Alright. Shut up. Some gas. And we actually can take this with us. Like, this is the support thing. And like, here are tools. And here is extra storage for big stuff. And this is small stuff. Sounds good? Sounds good. Okay. This is gonna be a haul, boys. Let's fucking go. It's maybe even daytime when we arrive there. Maybe. Oh, I don't have water here. Later. Two of them basically perfectly on the road. Amazing. And it is day. Fucking rejoice, we can see something. Instead, we have rain. Oh, and fog. Sorry. I said I see something. The game immediately needed to fix this. Obviously. Can't have that, right? Can't have that. Absolute fucking dickheads. Hello? We do need some rubber, so I'm very glad you take that. There we are. I will test this now. Ayo, dickhead. Oh, it did take damage. It did take damage. Alright, that's actually it. And now? Government yellow. I'm confused. Okay, now it's open, but I don't know what does this. Hello, I can throw. Like now I think I made a mistake by throwing the other thing away because this... Okay, I can open them now. And then I don't know what to do. We have effectively made progress by not making progress. I am still confused what I do. Hello. Thank you, but no. How was he here so fast? Very funny. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Is this mining? Is this Minecraft, boys? This is so steep, even I can go up here. Let alone the car. Quite the view. Not really, because it's foggy, but you know what I mean. Apparently there's no fall damage, or there's slope canceling. One of two. I like terrain, normally. Well, not really if I'm walking through it. If it ain't quite obvious. The fuck? Oh, I thought for no moment I thought it's like a clay house or something like that. Because it looked housey. Yep. Be silent. And now I think we will just book it. Yeah. Dump it. Be said, and the rain stopped. Interesting. We do need rubber, though. I just remember. And you know what contains a lot of rubber? Tires. It finally happened, boys. I didn't put the parking in. Well, never mind. Malik just wanted me to tell you this one also had tires. Smart, Malik. Smart. And you're right. By the way, the rain is back. In case it wasn't obvious yet. This deal is just too good to not take it. Oh, an entire off-road tire. Well, I wish I could disassemble them, huh? What? I don't know what I should tell you, but my... What? I mean, hey, I got a free thing, but from where? Could I please get an entire engine this way? Can I ask for this and you shall give me? Oh, yeah, sorry, gear. Makes sense. Hi. Since they are made with gears. And this one will not have enough for this. Obviously. Anyway. That was to be expected though. Silence. That is 21 rubber. It's pretty good. Yeah, and now we have one vacuum more. I don't know how that happened, but I am going to take it. Ah. One could say we had a good suck. Found in the woods. Her name was Lisa. Alright, boys. Now we go to here. With a high amount of mining and anchor party, whatever the fuck that means. I mean, anchor party just means a lot of energy, from what I see. We have more than normal, but that is not telling me much. Oh, look at this, boys. It is right after lunch. Holy shit, that is an anchor party. Anchor plug. Chance, coincidence, or an attempt to control instability mean this part in zone is cramped with anchors. Yeah, I noticed. I noticed. Or we go like this, probably? We have 0.8. We need 3 to leave the other area immediately. I missed my turn. These dickheads. Really not missing them. Well, go off-road tire. Do your thing. I really hope I'm not getting punished for this. Punished in that method, by the way, mostly translates to some random pillars deciding to spawn next to it. Amazing. We have Steeland. Still. This one. And wait, just the front one? Yeah. All right. And you are just, yeah, you're beginning to look different because we are getting nothing else. Okay, another huge batch of small stuff and a lot of lead again. In moments like this, the vacuum thing will come really handy. But still, I think the vacuum is not an essential item. For obvious reasons, you could just pick them up yourself. Well, for now, it is not a required item since you could pick them up now. Maybe later, you really don't have the time if you want any sort of progress. And you just really need to be this fast. Could be. Highly dependent on how bad things will be later on. Holy shit, look at this. I really wish they wouldn't stay around so long. Like, this is a really long time it stays behind. Sorry. Sorry. Time for another hit and run. Perfect. Thank you for spawning in me. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a lot of rubber. Also, oops, sorry. I think we really are going to drive down there, and then we go up there and down up here. This is too much to just ignore. Also, we can finally see something. One of the rare moments when it is light outside. Do I still need rubber? Well. Actually. I was about to say, the game is not really supplying more, but no. There's still stuff. Tiny amount of fuel. That is steel. I mean, right now we do have a lot of steel plates still in reserve, thanks to all the dumpster pearls. But that will not stop me from collecting more. In fact, it should encourage me. Because what is better than a big number of loot? A bigger number of loot. Always remember, ladies and gentlemen, survival games are an endless pursuit in the search for more. And oh boy, look. Yee! Very good. Give me another scrap. Ah, this one. Oh, I don't have plastic. That is... I might was a bit reckless then. By not picking that up. Hehe. Yeah, always check if you can make a new one, huh? Whoopsie. Shit. It's fine. This door being open is also fine. That is lead. Something inside here. One plastic. Do we have one more? No, but thank you. I will even take this moment and close the door. Inside? No, nothing inside. Not even able to. Why am I looking left and right? I don't know. It just has to be. I hope the tire there is not dying. I thought it was punctured in the first place, but somehow that wasn't the case. Which one? Another dehydrated. Okay, listen. The moment we have water, we're rich. And even more important, and I think about it. Yeah, now we have a problem. I really have to find out what we can do with the others. Because yes, I can open them now, but now I need to know how to process them. Which right now seems to be unable for me. Yeah, as I said, sometimes it's just not working. I should not let the car on in this time. Yikesy. Enjoy the day and the weird noises and the birds. It's quite rare that we are under... Actually not this rare nowadays. The last times when I was driving, I always took long 6-hour routes. So I skipped most of the day. And then when I was at the junction, it was night. Now we drive in the night and arrive when the day is in the zone. Which, if you believe it or not, is a favorable approach if you want to see. Always the same. Always the same with the controls not working for some reason. This one next. That is like giga profit. Now featuring Fog from the Devil May Cry series. Is that a pufferfish? Brother, we didn't see one of them in quite some time now, huh? Ah, it arrived. Of course. Yoink. Boink. I hear the dickhead again. How much have we? We have 3.4. Good. So we take a quick loot here, and then we dump it towards the big zone with all the extra stuff. And then the storm will probably be quite close, and we leave. Before I forget, scrapper. Oh, Mr. Pufferfish is still here. Okay, I cannot approach him personally. Okay. Noted. These sounds are weird. It always sounds like something breaks. Which I guess it does. It gets unstable, huh? That is breaking. Alright, let's ride back right into the city. Make some big looting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That actually took damage on my front panel, huh? Driving at day is so much more enjoyable. That also applies to real life, by the way. Although I prefer the dark, driving at night is calm and pleasant when you are like in a zone that allows it. But normally, I just really prefer driving at daytime. Yeah, as I said, this is not inversing your controls, it is making random inputs, meaning you can counteract it. Even more energy, huh? Can we even have that much energy? Now that I see how much we have here. Is this reactive? No, I thought so though. Plastic. Fire extinguisher. Radio. Stuff. Nice. That is radioactive, right? Yeah, it is. Mini fridge. That's not that much actually. Oh no. Oh no, my front light is broken. That will most likely mean we need a bulb change because it is still blue in terms of condition. Yeah, insane. Big fucking jump. So give me a bulb change. I will. I'm pretty sure this is what it is, huh? Come on, tell it me. Oh no, it's short. It's short circuit. Ah, maybe because that was when it was overcharged. And then it got wet. Maybe that is what happened there. Bum 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 bum. Good. There is nothing in between. That is a floating something. Not really my business. Up, 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 up. Good. Yeah, let's go for the energy. Hello. A repair. Having free repair putties for free is kind of a good deal. I like it. And there we see it, the yellow wall of you should move. Have I already told you that I hate those things? Absolute dickheads. Alright. Let's take the next left. Sorry, right. Realized that the light outside is shit. Game, you know what you have to do, huh? Like, come on, we have to know what it means. We can just leave later. It is quite unhectic right now. So we should figure out what it means now that we have the perfect opportunity for this. Trap in front. Twice, actually. Yellow zone. Like, the yellow zone is just radiation, right? Is it? I think it is just a bit stronger radiation. It is... the fuck is that? A payload. Yeah, dude, put all of that in. We will look later what exactly it is. So you do get quite a lot of stuff out if you're doing this, huh? Shit. Alright, that is... oops. That was absolutely fucking worth it, holy shit. However, now we should leave. Quite quickly. But that was worth it. Holy shit, have you seen how much stuff is there inside? If this is... oh, maybe this is a... it could be that this is just a random mechanic that pops out every now and then. But hear me out. I think it is an intended thing that if the yellow storm is closing in, at some point near the edge of the yellow storm, there will be a payload. I guess this is a... maybe not all the time, but if this is a thing that can be exploited and predicted, like that this thing will come down at some point when the yellow storm is closing in, then you could deliberately just camp or drive with the yellow storm and then yoink. You know what I mean? That could be a business opportunity, is what I'm trying to tell you. And if this is a business opportunity, based on the loot alone, it would be an idea worth thinking that we go full in on isolation panels that we can, like, take a safe distance trip back then. Like, this was really worth it. The car did take some damage though because of the extended radiation. But yeah, whatever. That was expected. Eerie darkness. Anyway, we have to go there. Next time we can then take the highway.